welcome, seriously welcome to a Jon Legg fragrance review. You know what, I'm so pleased you've come to this channel. This channel, it's not about fame and fortune, it's not about me, it's not about sprays, it's not about barcodes, it's not about packaging, it's about the fragrance, the juice inside the bottle. And you know what? We look at smell, we look at performance, and we look at value for money. Everything else is completely irrelevant. So, real big welcome to a fragrance review. So, what are we going to talk about? You know what? Here in the UK, we've bid farewell to summer a few weeks ago. We've been in the autumn for a little while, and obviously winter's looming. So, what we're going to do? Let's go back to summer. Come on, let's take it back to summer 21. There is a fragrance which I have, and there is a fragrance which is a bottle of summer. Here it is. Dolce & Gabbana, light blue. It's the forever version, and it's the eau de parfum. Let's spray it, and let's talk you through this bottle of summer. Woo! Okay. Okay, it's an eau de parfum. It is strong. Okay, initially it is very eye-wateringly strong. Let me tell you about the notes in this fragrance. You know what? You've got a little bit of bergamot for freshness. You've got a little bit of sort of musk. You've got a little bit of vetiver. You've got a few violet leaves. And you're going to go, Leggy, that sounds really, really interesting. And especially the violet leaves. I'm going to be dead honest with you. The only note that your nose will pick out is the grapefruit note. There is a sharp, pungent, raw, slightly earthy, fresh cut grapefruit which is seriously face planted into your nose. Grapefruit dominates in this fragrance. But remember what I always say, the notes that you pick out, they are what they are, and they smell like what they smell like because of the other notes. So in other words, if there wasn't any musk in this, and if there wasn't any violet leaves, the grapefruit would not do what it does. But I have to say, everyone who has smelt this just says, they sort of recoil with their eyes sort of flickering as though they're just sort of bitten into a grapefruit, because that's what it's like. It's a very realistic grapefruit. They all go, oh, Leggy, that's grapefruit, isn't it? I was like, yes. Okay, so it is instantly recognisable as grapefruit. The other notes, they play around a little bit, but you never actually really get to smell the other notes. This is pure grapefruit, okay? It's fresh, it's summery, it's youthful, and it really does do a good job of captivating the summer in a bottle, okay? I don't think, well, you just wouldn't wear this in the winter. It's just not that kind of fragrance. Now, don't forget, see, okay, I do apologise to any Creed Aventus fans. I prefer the grapefruit note at the top to a pineapple note. I don't dislike pineapple, but say for example Bleu de Chanel, the amazing opening in Bleu de Chanel is what it is because of the grapefruit in there. And this one seriously just kicks you with grapefruit, okay? It's not a sweet grapefruit, I will warn you. It's an almost bitter, earthy, fresh cut grapefruit. So don't expect a sweet fragrance. It is not sweet, but it is very, very raw grapefruit juice. Okay, now let's talk about performance. Now, there is very, very few citrus sort of summer fragrances that do all day. This, I'll be honest with you, does not do all day. But what I find is that for a solid 2 hours to maybe 2.5 hours, all I can smell is grapefruit. Even if I go somewhere and there's some food cooking or whatever, all I can smell is grapefruit. I've had, I think, 2 people comment on it while I was wearing it, as opposed to me spraying it on them. I'll tell you that in a minute. I've had a couple of people comment and they just go, whoa, Leggy, that's strong what you're wearing. But they were, to be fair, in my personal space. It's not loud. It will not fill a room. It will not choke people out. It's not like a 1 million that just sort of fills the room. It's not loud. It sets up a sort of a scent bubble round. You may be like a half a metre to a metre. And as you walk in, as you're moving, yes, it really trails off you and people can smell it, okay? After the 2.5 hour mark, it goes down to pretty much a skin scent. It doesn't sort of fade. Once it's gone, you get maybe the occasional whiff of it if your body warms up, and it just sort of just lifts the notes off your skin. But realistically, after 2.5 hours, you do have to top up. All right. It doesn't change much over the time that you're wearing it. It doesn't go through, on my skin, it doesn't go through phases. It's pretty much just that raw grapefruit supported by the other notes, but predominantly grapefruit throughout the time I'm wearing it. Okay, so good performance. It's what you expect from a citrus summer fragrance. None of them pretty much go all day. It's just not possible. Okay. So would I recommend it? Okay, so in terms of value for money, the only bottle I've ever had is the 50 ml, and I think it cost me around about £45. So it's not incredible value for money, but because of that beautiful, beautiful summery scent, I actually say it's worth buying this one. It is good. You get it on your clothes and the next day you can still smell it on your clothes even though it's gone long since on your skin. So yes, it does tick the boxes. So let's just go through it again. Dolce & Gabbana, light blue, the forever version of the perfume. Yes, go for it. You will enjoy it if you like grapefruit. Trust me, if you don't like grapefruit, avoid, because that's the note that dominates in this fragrance. Right, I really do appreciate you coming to this channel. If you would consider a cheeky thumbs up or a subscription, or both even, that would be amazing. It is my honour and my privilege to speak to you, so I'm very grateful for you coming to this review. Take care, spray fragrance every single day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.